Okay, so moving on to the currencies, um, I was a bit nervous that this might happen. We've got what looks like a Head and Shoulders top, and and that had the potential to get a lot of people short on a break of this, support here, this neckline at a little over 99, and that was the recipe for a lot of people to get caught on the wrong side of a trade. So, um, if I'm right and scenario one plays out in the stock market, then that would probably correspond with another rally in the dollar. So we may not be done with this intermediate cycle yet in the dollar. Um, we could, rally up, maybe retest this 102 level again, and then roll over and come down and make a lower low, or this could just turn out to be an intermediate cycle low without any real bloodbath phase. Um, but the fact that this cycle is very mature, I believe today was day 36, and now we've got a swing. If the dollar closes back above this 10-day moving average, I would have to say we've probably got a bottom, at least a daily cycle bottom, and then the rally would probably correspond with a rally in the stock market. The TSI got pretty heavily oversold at about minus 70, and it's now turned up. So it looks to me like there's a good chance we've got a daily cycle low here, and we just I don't doesn't look like we're ready to put in a big bloodbath phase down just yet. And part of this might just be due to the stock market is ready to rally, and if the stock market's ready to rally, then that's probably going to want to force the dollar higher. And here we have the chart of the euro. You can see price rallied just far enough to tag this intermediate trend line, so that is a potential spot where we could get an intermediate, or I'm sorry, a daily cycle top, and then another move down into a daily cycle low. Presumably, it would also hold above this daily cycle low, as this looks like it's um, is going to be right translated. But what we've got is just a very complex uh, pattern playing out here that's just not giving us a lot of follow through in either direction. No big trending move up. The corrections have been pretty deep, but not quite deep enough to break the previous cycle low. So we've got in the euro anyway, we've got a trend that's slowly rising, but it's just making it difficult for to trade either from the long or the short side. We're just not getting a lot of follow through on any of these breakouts, and the breakdowns just don't go quite far enough to make a lower low and turn the larger intermediate cycle back down. So with the euro on day 24 of its daily cycle, I've got to think there's pretty decent chance that the euro is now going to move down for a week or two, or maybe even three. You can see this was about a 3-week decline into the daily cycle low. So we could get something similar, 2 or 3 week decline into the cycle low, and that would presumably that would release the stock market to give us at least a daily cycle rally.